Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Matt from 96.5 The Fox, and very, very sad news in the rock world today as GWAR singer Oderus Urungus, also known as his alter ego Dave Brockie, passed away at the age of 50. And over my 10-year career here in radio, I've had the chance to talk to Dave a couple of times, and both stories equally actually very funny because that's the kind of guy that Dave Brockie was. The first was when I was very young and got into radio. One of my first jobs was hosting this show called The Metal Militia, which was Friday nights from midnight to 1, just one full hour of all the heavy metal you could possibly imagine. And one of the first interviews I ever set up was with Dave Brockie from GWAR, and I kind of freaked out the day of the interview. I was very nervous because I wasn't sure if I'd be interviewing Dave or Oderus and how the interview was going to go. And I got so nervous that I canceled the interview. I said that I couldn't do it. I had a meeting and I canceled it, which wasn't the case. I was just being a pansy. And Brockie never got the message, so he called my cell phone and left me an awesome voicemail that I had saved for years, basically saying, hey, we have an interview scheduled. I don't know where you are. What's going on? If you want to do this, here's my cell phone number. Call me whenever you want. We'll do it. So for years, the only voicemail I ever saved was from Dave Brockie from GWAR, and I never did get that interview, which obviously today really bums me out. The second story is a few years ago, GWAR was on tour with a big package tour called Sounds of the Underground, which played a big amphitheater back home. Bands like Shadows Fall were on the bill. I can't remember who else was on that show because I saw a few of them. But GWAR was kind of in the middle of the set, and GWAR does their thing, and they walk off stage, and the entire band, gets out of their costumes and has a little gathering around their RV, around their tour bus, which they coined the GWARbecue, which was absolutely awesome. So I got invited to the GWARbecue and got to hang out with Brockie and Balzac and all the GWAR guys, just hanging out, grilling, watching Dave Brockie flip burgers and dogs, and one of the coolest things in the world. And I just remember telling my friends that I got to go to a GWARbecue. So one of the cooler things that has happened to me in my 10 plus years in radio, and definitely a sad day for me, because Brockie, the couple times I had the chance to talk to him and deal with him, was a very, very cool guy. So rest in peace, Oderus. Rest in peace, Dave Brockie.